Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here for, yet another unboxing, because that happens here quite frequently. If you ever want book hauls, this is the channel to come to, apparently. Yeah, this is like another book outlet haul, but this is also from like their summer sale. They just did a sale where like their entire website was 15% off and you can get like a coupon thing. And I mean, I bought stuff. It happens a lot. So, here we go. I'm just gonna get right into the box real quick. So the first book that I am pulling out of the box is Sleep No More, and this is by April Lynn Pike. I have never read an April Lynn Pike book, so this is gonna be my first one. I am blanking on what else she's written, but I definitely know that name. This just sounded really cool and interesting, and I recognize the author name. This is pretty much about a girl who is an oracle. And the first sentence says, "Oracles see the future, but they're never supposed to interfere. Charlotte learned that the hard way." So it's clearly about a girl who has visions and affected the future in some way, and now has to figure out how to fix it or deal with the consequences. So this just sounded really cool. It sounds like a neat concept, and yeah, I picked that up. The next book that I picked up was kind of an impulse buy, and it's called The Well's End, and this is by Seth Fishman. This just sounded like a really cool thriller to me. I go through phases every now and then where I just need to read like creepy books, and there are not that many in the YA section. So when I see some, I get really excited to give them a try, and this just sounded really cool. It's set in a boarding school where all of a sudden a quarantine is dropped on the boarding school and nobody really knows what's going on. But there's like soldiers that start moving in and start killing people randomly, and they're trying to figure out what's happening, what virus they happen to be quarantined for. And the cover is really cool because it looks like a well, but it also looks like an eyeball. So this just sounded really intriguing. I'll probably save this for like October for like scary book time, but I just wanted to pick it up while it was like $1. The next book that I picked up is Vitro, and this is by Jessica Khoury. I have the first one of the series called Origin, and I also bought that one on a cover buy. I just really like these covers. I believe I started it. It takes place on an island of a girl who is made, I believe, completely in a lab. Like, she's the first completely grown human. And I know she has a lot of, like, superhuman traits, or she, like, can't get sick and she can't feel certain things. I didn't finish the book. I know I definitely started it, but I saw the sequel and I was like, you know what? I should get it. You're right. So I did. I also picked up These Shallow Graves and Revolution by Jennifer Donnelly. I have already read both of these. I read both of them quite a bit ago, and they just stuck with me. For some reason, her writing is just like the perfect historical fiction for YA. If you're ever looking to get into historical fiction, I highly, highly recommend Jennifer Donnelly. She also wrote A Northern Light, in case you're curious. That's like her. I love both of these books, and they're both of like the tall hardcovers. So I just kind of wanted them for my collection, so I've been kind of saving them in my cart until a sale happened, and that happened. So now I have acquired these. I also love this cover. This is like the coolest cover. I also picked up kind of a random book, but I mean, it was during a sale, so that's kind of when I pick up my like miscellaneous books that I don't really want to buy regularly, even though it's like a 30-cent difference. For some reason, it makes all the difference in the world to me. I don't know. But I picked up The Bitter Kingdom, and this is by Ray Carson. This is the third book in the, what's it called? Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy. I do not own the first two, nor have I read them, but they show up on Book Outlet a lot, and I always try and get them when I see them, but I always miss out because they go like really super fast because, let's be honest, they're gorgeous covers. I know this is like a high fantasy YA series that has like mixed reviews, but the people blurbed on it are really good authors, so I kind of am going off that. So I picked up randomly the third one and can hopefully use that as like persuasion to get the first two. That's my thinking. I don't know. I got this though. I also picked up two books that I have had sitting in my shopping cart for so long, and I see so many people haul it, but I haven't really heard any reviews on these books, so I don't know, I was kind of skeptical for a bit. But I picked up Broken Juliet and Bad Romeo, and these are both by Lisa Raven. These are both new adult books, which I pick up as soon as I see them on bargain price, because they're always books that I know that I'm going to fly through and I know I'm going to enjoy them. But because of that reason, I don't really want to spend, like, how much are these regularly? $15 a piece for a book that I know I'm going to read in one sitting. So I grabbed them on Book Outlet or bargain sections a lot. I have no idea what these are about. I'm assuming they're kind of star-crossed lover Romeo and Juliet retellings in new adult form. I don't even know which one is the first one. This one. Nope, this one. This one is the first one. I don't know. But, I mean, Colleen Hoover's blurbed on this, so I finally got them during a sale to add to my guilty pleasure shelf. I also picked up this really cool looking book that I haven't heard about, but it was a new, somewhat new release that they had, and it's called The Way We Bared Our Souls, and this is by Willa Strayhorn. I have not seen anything about this, but it looks really interesting. The little synopsis on the inside pretty much says that there's 5 teenagers who are sitting around a bonfire in the desert, and they're kind of having like a soul-bearing discussion, like a heart-to-heart discussion, and they all kind of do a symbolic trading of like something symbolic that they're dealing with, and they all go to bed and wake up with someone else's problem. So it kind of is supposed to show how different people deal with something that is obviously bearing a lot of weight on somebody else. I don't really know how that's going to play out, but the plot of that sounded really intriguing to me, so I just think it's going to be a really cool read. The back is even cool. It gives like little descriptions of each character and how they like interconnect. I just think this sounds so cool, so I will let you guys know what I think of this book, because interesting. That is everything that I picked up in this sale. It was a fairly small haul for me from Book Outlet. I just want to take advantage of their sale and spend like 30 bucks to get like, I don't know how many new books, like 8 new books. So that was what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope you are reading some amazing books, and I will see you guys next time.